I mean, I'm trying to figure out where to start. I love LeBron James. Huge fan, always have been. Great player, fun to watch, excellent, just a great for the NBA. And then this whole thing happens, this whole big debacle, and everybody's all confused and angry and upset because LeBron's leaving town and going to Miami to play with his buddies Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade. So where to start? All right, first off, if you think that this happened in the offseason, then you're incredibly naive. All right? This happened 2 years ago at the Olympics. Everything was put in place for this to happen now. LeBron knew where he was going. All these guys, all three of them, D. Wade, Chris Bosh, LeBron James, all knew where they were going. Okay? They all knew they were going to play together. And they've known it for a couple of years. And it was just a charade. The whole time, the flirting, the meeting with other teams, all for show. I mean, all for show, I promise. These guys knew, and just if you don't believe me, just look back at everything that happened now. All these guys opted out of the long-term contract a few years ago just so they could be free agents this offseason. I mean, what, you think it's coincidence that all three guys, who are friends, by the way, drafted in the same class, won a gold medal together? I mean, you don't think these guys had this planned out a few years ago? I mean, and it was all put in place perfectly. And then when the offseason rolls around, Miami gets rid of everyone on their roster besides like 4 guys. I mean, come on. What do you think they were doing that for? It's just not that tough to figure out that this is a plan that was put in motion a long time ago. You think all the pieces just happened to coincidentally fall into place for these three to play together? No, they've been planning this for a while. So just know that first and foremost, because a lot of people are like, well, I mean, maybe he could have went to Chicago. He was talking to Chicago, and New York, he was talking to New York. No, listen, he was going through the motions. He knew the whole time where he was playing and who he was going to play with. He knew, Bosh knew, Wade knew, and the Miami Heat knew. That's why they dropped everyone off their roster. It's simple. And why not? And listen, why not do that? Everybody was saying, well, LeBron's just going to go where the money is. He's just going to go. It's all about money for him. Maybe not. It looks like it's more about winning than about money. He would have got more money to stay in Cleveland. Tired of not winning. Right? And you remember what I said on here, what I've always said on here ever since we've been talking about LeBron James, possible free agent. I said he's going to stay in Cleveland unless, and go back and listen, unless something better is available, unless he has a better chance of winning somewhere else, and it would take some pretty good players to get him out of Cleveland. Pretty good like Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh? Yeah. Pretty good like that. So there you go. There you have it. He's got a better chance of winning now. Way better chance. But we hate him for it, right? We hate him. Oh, terrible. How could you do that? Listen, if he would have stayed in Cleveland, would you have hated him because he just wanted money? Right? If he'd have stayed in Cleveland because they could offer him more money, we would have hated him for that, right? Big TJ joining us in the chat room. What up, bud? Occasional co-host here on the Eric Pedigo show. I'll have to get you back in, man, but I got a microphone that's down and out. I only got one working mic, so we just have to sit here and both you'd have to get like right here. Our mouths would literally be an inch and a half apart. Which might be kind of hot, but I'm just saying. Maybe we want to wait till we get a new mic. But okay, TT says I don't hate him. Good. Yeah, I mean good. Why would you? Okay, maybe you don't, dude, but everyone else does. It's like me, you, people in Miami, and one guy on Facebook that commented on my thing. TT says, I just don't think they will get the ring next year. Well, why not? Think they need to have time to like gel together as a team? Why not? What about the Celtics from a few years ago? Remember when they got Garnett and Ray Allen came to play with Paul Pierce? They won immediately. They won that year. And those are 3 washed-up guys that in their prime weren't even the caliber of the 3 guys we're talking about now. I think they will get a ring this year, barring injury. Right? I think they do win. As a matter of fact, I'm willing to make a wager with anyone, not monetary, but some sort of wager. I'm willing to make a wager. I'll take Miami. You take the field. And we'll do something. Let's figure, you guys think about that. I'm telling you, yeah, let's wager it up. Dream something up. I'll do a show in full makeup drag if Miami doesn't win. I'll get a dress for my wife, make up my whole face. I'm telling you, that's okay. Mike says I'll take the Lakers. You don't need to take the Lakers. You can just take anyone else.